I wanted to share with you a lesson that has really changed my life, and it took me a long time to learn these things. These are the things that I wish I knew earlier in my life, because a lot of things would have turned different. But I'm sharing it now because I have also seen a lot of transformation in my life since I learned these things. And this is a lesson about regret. You must know that the key about regret is not changing your past. Nobody can change their past. But I learned that you can change the relationship that you have with your past. Stoicism helps you with this. It talks about 4 values or principles that I now try to cultivate in every thought and in every action, because I find that they offer a blueprint for living a life of purpose. They are not about perfection. They are about a constant effort to be better, and it's a journey anyone can begin. The first value is called temperance. Temperance is something that even the Bible talks about. You can see it as the ability to stay peaceful even when you get triggered. Everybody gets triggered, but you can choose your reactions. I remember getting very triggered once. I had learned about these things and they completely changed my interaction with the person. Because before, I would respond to the trigger with the anger or the hurt, my feelings, and I would often make things worse, because I would be very rude, I would insult them, I would say things that I will regret years later because they were not the right things to say. Or I would regret not saying certain things because I felt I should have hurt this person more, and I wasn't able to hurt them because I forgot very important points. We all replay these conversations in our heads. But temperance teaches you self-control so that you can see that you do not have to be reactive and to act according to how your emotions are telling you. Emotions are good to have. Our life would be meaningless without them, but they are not the truth. When we face life, we have to accept things we can't change and refuse to accept things we can change. Importantly, we must learn to tell the difference. That's wisdom, and wisdom will also give you courage, which is the third value that we should talk about. Wisdom in a way is a skill that encompasses all of other values that we will talk about. And it is an important skill because it will help you live your life with fewer regrets. But wisdom also gives you the courage to act even when the odds are against us. That even when you get triggered, responding with anger may not be the wisest thing to do. Courage will allow you to take the ups and downs in life with more grace, because you know that some things are beyond you and therefore you can't do anything about them. This is wisdom, and it is also courage, and it is also temperance. The past, for example, is beyond you. You can't change it. But when we keep revisiting thoughts about things that happened years ago, it hurts more, and yet you cannot change what happened. Regret and guilt are 2 emotions that are common in life, and you don't have to go through them if you let the past go and choose to become a new person. That's why wisdom also helps you live with fewer regrets. Because you are a new person now, you have made mistakes. Everybody has made mistakes, but you are trying to become a different person. You can't be chained to your past if you are trying to change and become a new person. Lastly, the fourth value is justice, and I think you can begin to see how all these values are connected. Justice allows us to do what is right for ourselves and for others. For many, this requires courage because we are not used to doing what is right, and when we do wrong, we must remember that we punish ourselves and we punish others. It might look wise or very convenient to do the wrong thing at that point or at that time, but your wrong thing ends up hurting another person and hurting you in the end. And we don't learn this very fast because we are mostly lacking of wisdom. Justice is very practical, by the way. It means that when the conductor or the shopkeeper gives you extra change, you give it back and take only what's yours. It also means being mindful of your words. Do not be judgmental or love gossip. Don't speak ill of people. Say things that, even if the person you are talking about heard them, your heart would not beat faster. Speak well of people unless they have actually done something that absolutely must be addressed. This reminds me of a Stoic idea. Before you say something, ask yourself these three questions. Is it true? If it is not true, leave it unsaid. Is it necessary? If it is not necessary, it is better to remain silent. Is it kind? Even if something is both true and necessary, if it can be said in a way that is unkind, it might be worth considering your words. Living your life like this will bring peace of mind, fewer regrets of course, and deeper fulfillment. You will find that life becomes simpler, not because everything around you changes, but because your reactions, your choices, and your heart change. You will make mistakes, of course, but these values give you a compass to guide yourself back to what truly matters. So remember that temperance helps you to stay calm even when triggered. Wisdom helps you to see clearly. It opens your eyes. Courage helps you to act rightly even when it is difficult. Justice helps you to treat yourself and others with fairness and respect. Together, they create a life that is grounded, purposeful, and free from the weight of unnecessary suffering. You don't need to be perfect. It's not easy because of our habits. But try to be more aware, intentional, and committed to practicing these values each day.